And and then this goes back to one of the other points that Professor Karaganov has made: a need to restore deterrence, need to basically make Europe afraid of Russia again. Because right now, Europe is seemingly is treating Russia like it's a non-entity and they can do whatever they want to it and don't have to fear reprisal or retaliation. And I think that kind of foolish behavior is going to come back and actually, bite them in the ass. That Russia at some point will be compelled to hit targets in Europe simply because of the reckless actions of European leaders.
Yeah, I think most in Russia now sees this as been a mistake. That is because over the years we saw that the U.S. NATO countries essentially put themselves in a position where they were able to strike, be it Iraq, Syria, Libya, and no one would fight back essentially because they would know that it would be too much of an escalation. So they just took it, took the beating essentially. But Iran was quite careful not to go down that path. That is, if you strike Iran, they will hit back very hard. I think the Russians realized they made a mistake by essentially allowing this, this to happen. But yeah, my last question was just, I guess, another thing that brings together these wars would be America's use of frontline states, because most of America's frontline states, they had a pretty sweet deal, I think, especially after the World War II. It had very generous trade agreements, especially with the Europeans. It made sure that its frontline states developed better than the communist alternatives.
Right.
But now we see in the Middle East, there's a possibility that many of the Gulf states